Being a founder is not easy. It's hard work and it requires some level of grit, but also love and passion along the way.
You know, I've always had the itch to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to start a business that, is going to be in an area that I'm genuinely passionate about and solves a problem that I care about.
I wanted to continue focusing on hard problems.
I think the thing that really fuels entrepreneurship is the person, and LabStart takes an extra look at what's behind the business and the people who are powering it.
They're great at asking those probing questions that lead you towards being really confident in what you are creating.
Making sure that the business model makes sense, not just for us, but for the people that are opening their doors to us and welcoming us into their communities.
The invisible part of the story is that we have 30,000 climate-related patents inside of our national labs and universities. And technologies don't go anywhere on their own. They need an amazing human to bring that from the lab to the market. And this is honestly the first and most tragic valley of death, where people don't even have a chance to get started and do this crazy thing called climate entrepreneurship.
You know, part of LabStart is they are looking for technology and ideas that have been languishing in the white towers of academia and get them out into the real world. These people are willing to open up their network and their experience in Rolodex to make a real substantial change in the ecosystem itself. This is exactly where I want to be.
It's not a small or easy feat to focus on hard research and research that can serve as viable breakthrough technologies to go to market. What I really appreciate about LabStart is the methodology and also the tools that they provide entrepreneurs. That gave me confidence that starting with them, we were going to have a solid foundation.
Entrepreneurship can definitely be a lonely journey, and that's really the problem for a lot of first-time founders, is that they're alone building these things. Here at LabStart, we're putting together cohorts of entrepreneurs, so they're not on this journey alone.
In our cohorts and our program, we really ask people to dig deep into who they are so that they can stay connected with their why throughout all the ups and downs that are going to happen.
They're intentionally building not just a cohort for the sake of the name, but a group of potential collaborators.
Meeting the team and really talking to them, I felt a sense of community that I thought was quite valuable when it comes to launching an early company and being a first-time founder.
What LabStart is here to do is create the dynamics and the vessel for all of these talented entrepreneurs to propel themselves into the next phase.
There's a lot of accelerators out there. None of them, particularly in this climate, are brave enough to say, we want to do this with people who don't look like most of the folks in Silicon Valley. And we're going to lean into it even when everything else in the ecosystem is telling us not to bet on these folks.
A big part of our mission is uplifting underrepresented talent, under-supported individuals in communities, because if we build climate and energy companies for the next several decades the way that we've been building businesses in the last 2 decades, the world might not look that different.
Through my time working with LabStart, I've realized that it wasn't just a front, that they really care about helping us reach the next level, as founders, but also as people.
Yeah, these are the job creators of our future, especially at the earliest days. One champion can change the entire trajectory of your entrepreneurial journey. None of these entrepreneurs can do it on their own. LabStart can't do this on our own. We really need everybody to join us.